Hello, everybody! Welcome to the Insomniac Soup. Oh, get off that. Anyway, hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Insomniac Soup live stream, where we will ask the question and ponder what if. Well, that is the question. Well, we doesn't have to necessarily mean about that show that show from Marvel. We can have a conversation about it, right? Can't we? Can't we? How you doing, Jack Slaw? What's up, D-Day Doug? Hope you like the new intro brought to you by LGG Pixels of Geeks and Joy. Yes, finally got around to finishing that sucker off, and here I am, and here you are. How's it all? How was your long 3-day weekend going? The link is pinned at the top if anybody wishes to join, and we'll get it going. So how's it going, Jackson, Poe, and D-Day Doug? Good to see you here, as usual. So, how was your long weekend, everybody? What if? What if you bought a Powerball ticket and won the jackpot? I'd be long gone. No, actually, the first thing I would do is I would order up all the stuff I need to build my dream computer. That's the first thing I would do. Literally, that's the first thing I would do. The second thing would be I would build another supercomputer. I'd build me not one but two supercomputers if I won the Powerball. That's what if. That's a big what if. How is everybody doing out there? Good to see you. Good to see you here. There is no, it's good. It was good. Saw Free Guy for a second time. Free Guy was a decent film. Okay. I didn't know. Is it even out? Shoot, I don't even know. I don't know because I don't get to go to the movie theaters anymore because in their Infinite Wisdom they don't have as many shows as they used to, so they're limited to like 4 in the afternoon and on up. So there's like 3. They literally do like 4, 6, and like 8, and then that's it. And so the theater that I go to is too far away, so I don't venture on over there that much. But I should because there's some good movies in the theater. I wonder if I can catch them. Has anybody seen the movie Shang-Chi? Was it Shang-Chi, the Origin of the Ten Rings or something? Something like that. Hey, Eagle Rider. How's it going? How are you? Hope you're feeling well. Hope you had an excellent weekend. Hope you got out there and got some outstanding photographs of whatever the eagles or whatever you photograph up there in nature. Hope you're feeling all right. I'm doing much better now. I do have to go get. I'm supposed to get the COVID vaccination, and that has me worried. Has me worried because I've been fine this whole time. Here's what I believe is going to happen, because my family requires that I get the vaccination, I'm going to get the vaccination and then I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get real sick because, it's happened like a few times when that's why I won't get the flu shot anymore. Because they, oh, well, do you want the flu shot? And, it's like every other year I get it. And after each time that I do, I've gotten a flu. I really don't want to get the vaccination, to be honest. But you saw the movie D-Day Doug. You said you saw the Jungle Cruise, and it was decent. A little woke, but not overly woke. That's cool. Nothing this week. You've been very sick. Oh, Eagle Rider. I hope you feeling better. I hope you're taking something to feel better. Be careful. You might be sensitive to filters in the shots. I don't even know. I couldn't even. I've got to make an appointment with my primary care doctors or whatever they are. I don't go. I'm not one who goes to the doctor often. Okay, unless I'm sick, or terribly sick, or dying, or somebody screams at me, "Get your ass to the damn ER! Get yourself to the see your consult a physician." I'll be careful. Filters are in the yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. I hope. I'm gonna try to take the Johnson and Johnson one. I guess. I don't know. All I know is that if I'm gonna see my parents and my two brothers, I have to get the vaccination, and I don't really want to get the vaccination. You haven't seen DJ Doug. You haven't seen Shang-Chi, but you give any movie a fair chance. Good things are, yeah. They put a lot of chemicals and toxins in the shots with yeah, and the payload of medicine. Yeah. I just don't know. But that's the rules. If I'm gonna see, well, it's funny. I've been looking for reasons not to see. No, not really. No, maybe, but maybe I've been looking for reasons not to see my family. This is a very good reason to permanently not see my family. I just won't get the shot. I don't want to get the shot, but and I don't even know I want to see my family. My family, well, they're good. They're good. I see them. I see them Thanksgiving and Christmas sometimes. Not always Thanksgiving. Twice a year. I mean, the last I saw them was December of 2020. I think. Oh no, I think I saw them in January of this year. Maybe no, it was probably. Yeah, I think it was. I think I saw them in February. They put a lot of chemicals to talk. Yeah, okay. Then don't. You don't have to. I know, right? Oh, the things we do for our kinfolk, right? But that's the thing, That's the thing. Gotta see what will be. All right, D-Day. Doug, you are now a moderator. You're one of my earliest viewers, subscribers, so I just felt you needed a wrench. You need a blue. You need to be blue. You need to have a blue wrench by your name, and your name needs to be highlighted in blue. So you're now wrench, sir. That's what I do for my great, wonderful viewers. So Eagle Rider, you're almost to 1,000. Man, folks, you should definitely subscribe to Eagle Rider if you haven't already. Feel free to drop your link, Eagle Rider. If you don't do it now, I'm gonna do it later. See, I don't like to. I can do it now, but this computer is getting old, and it's showing its age. It's really showing its age because I scream at it all the time. Hello, Eagle Rider. How are you feeling? Are you feeling any better tonight?
Not really. I was going to be heading to bed in a few minutes. But I'd say hi first and see how you're doing.
Okay. I'm doing all right. Back on the air after 2 weeks. I mean, started last week, but yeah, I took a 2.5 week break.
I'm all puffy in the face right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
can you take anything or no?
Not that I'll do anything with that.
Yeah.
But that's life.
Yeah. Do you do any holistic remedies?
No, I'm doing stuff for the actual medical issues. I just can't get the swelling down because I can't do anything with that. I got the nasal pots I'm using constantly, so I'm steaming the lungs and sinus constantly with Vicks and eucalyptus and all that stuff. And I've got the teas I mix, and oh boy, did I make a lot of tea today. You didn't see that tweet out, did you? One moment.
No. I don't. I pay attention to Twitter only when I have to. I'll glance at it,
It's kind of a fun thing, though.
You're welcome, D-Day Doug. Absolutely. Hey, Carlo! Albanese. How good to see you, my friend. Hail, Kuroga. Praise the soup. Absolutely. Is that a cat?
Yeah.
I know how that is. My cat does the same thing.
Why do you go through this constantly still when you've already been fixed? Don't strut away from me like you're all that.
Cats, they do what they do,
Check your messages. When I say I made a lot of tea, I'm not talking about fluid. I'm talking about mixes from raw ingredients to make pots of tea with.
Oh.
Basically, each of the jars you see there can make between like 40 to 100 pots of tea, depending on the size of the jar and what mix it is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all. It's not that much tea, right?
No. See, you're sporting that Lethal Lightning coffee mug.
I've had that one a long time, actually. I ordered those back in the end of 19.
Wow.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty good mug, though.
Yeah.
I was using my Minion, but it was getting so tea-stained it needed cleaned out. Which is just the right amount of wrong, and when you turn it over, it's got a Minion done up as a devil.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of twisted, weird mugs. My husband had one for me for a while. I got so mad it got broken. Said, "Don't piss off the writer. She'll put you in the story and kill you."
Oh.
There's my stress mug that explains that stress is the body's fighting.
Hey, how's Richard doing? Is he any better?
He's starting to do better and stuff. He just doesn't really get much time to go on and stuff because he's taking care of his mom full time, and he's moved his office stuff out to be with her in the living room, and she kind of every so often will blurt things out, either from memory loss or craving a cigarette that could get people in trouble on air. Sweet woman, but when you have a British ex-military woman yelling for a cigarette, you know what she's yelling, right?
Yeah, I know what she's yelling.
You don't want somebody yelling that
English
on air.
For it. Yeah,
you don't want somebody yelling that out on air. So he doesn't get to stream very often, unfortunately.
I know. Carlo knows. He knows what we're talking about. Being from the UK, from over the pond there.
And it is a little unfair that they judge the entire internet site by the language standards of the U.S. when it's not a bad word over there, you know?
It started with those letter words, the S and the J's and the W's and the Q's and the R's, the C's, the A's, the A's, B.
Definitely the S and the J's and the W's. They're the bane of everything.
Yes, I know. They removed the fun from everything.
They sucked the life out of it.
Well, you have to be like the YouTubers like me and other channels who just say, "Frankly, my dears, I don't fucking give a damn." You know? Right?
How many F words do I drop? Oh, you did know that I got the stream back, but I actually got my first strike. Community standards one. Because apparently talking about my own disabilities was medical misinformation.
Oh.
That was the problem with the stream. Not that I used about 200 F words and told Amazing Lucas to shove a red hot rusty poker up his ass sideways. That part they left. They didn't care about. But the fact that I talked about my disabilities was a problem.
This platform that we're on is incredibly flawed. And, you know.
And I was nervous even appealing it because it's like, then they'll actually listen to the stream. And so half of the shit I said on there should get me in trouble. Mm-hmm. And they put it back. And I'm like, I can't believe I actually won that argument. I didn't expect to win that fight. I know. I'm terrible sometimes.
I hope you will be feeling better before too long.
Well, at least I don't feel quite as sick as the other day. It's a start.
And you're almost to 1,000, so you're getting closer and closer. Oh, you're pushing it. You're pushing. You know.
It would be easier if I could actually stream more often right now, but it's really hard for me to do without a second in charge, and there's not many people that can deal with me that much or that I trust, you know?
Hey, Nick. How's it going?
Hey, guys. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good.
It's been a while.
I'm psychotic.
Yeah, I know.
And sick as a dog. And I had almost no voice most of the day. So, look at that ego stroke. Puts us all in the corner all small so you can be all big and take over.
They changed the little windows down here around, and it's like confusing now. I used to know which one was the right one. Now
Did they actually change them?
I think so. or I forgot what after a 2.5 week break, I forgot when I needed to click on.
Oh yeah, I had a fun time with you, Carlo, on my stream the other day.
Why don't you guys ever show up at mine? I do streams. Not that I'm guilt tripping you guys, anyways.
Oh, it's okay. We enjoy being guilt tripped, don't we?
Yeah.
How the heck have you been, Nick?
Oh man, I've just I've been really good. I saw Shang-Chi this week. Shang-Chi. So
Yeah?
that was good.
Did you like it?
I actually thought it was pretty good. I did the review and stuff. I would definitely say it's one of the better Marvel movies that have come out recently. I thought so. So
is it really a high bar to start with, though? Because you did say it had come out recently.
Well, I would say that besides like Avengers and Spider-Man, like Black Widow was okay. I like this better than Black Widow, and but the shows have been pretty good for me as well. I thought for the Phase 4, starting this new phase, I thought it was a good movie to start with. It was actually pretty good, but yeah, but I've been doing really good. I've just been focusing on my channel, video streams and stuff. So I've been busy.
I saw you put a quick little video about your channel. That was kind of neat. I saw that.
Yeah. I'm trying to alternate between the shorts feature now and the videos, because YouTube shorts are actually very good for your channel, I've noticed. And my friend has been uploading his shorts videos, and he's gotten over 500. So
yeah, I've posted a few of them. A few of them got a few thousand, over 1,000. 2 of them did. Others didn't do fare so well, but that's what. Yeah, you play the game. When you play the game with shorts.
No, the one you got really good views on was because you had a pussy on your head. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I recently reposted that as a short.
I saw that.
I added it. I put music to it this time. The other time I just had normal audio. This time it's got like music going to it.
No, it's like I saw the last Insomniac Soup went up, but I was like, I'm too tired to get on that last one. So
it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. I'm getting back in the swing of things, getting back to a rhythm here.
Yep.
I like rhythm and things swinging too.
Yeah, it's just been I was like, I haven't heard from Jedi Bill in a while. I hope he's okay. And I just checked your channel. I'm like, he hasn't uploaded in like a week. Wonder what's up.
Well, I 2 weeks. I took like a 2-week break. And
okay, I was focusing on your stutter there because we said I took it and then you stopped in a second. I'm like, ooh, took it like a champ. I'm sorry, my brain makes everything dirty. What do you want me to say?
Hey, Bruce Lombardo, good to see you, my friend. Been a while. He says, hell yes, he's streaming. Hi, John Mayer, good to see you.
I am going to lay down before I pass out in this chair, though.
Okay. Yeah, get some rest. Get yourself better so you can do your own streaming. And maybe we can help you get across that threshold of 1,000 since you're drawing near.
Yep. I'm
going to say something in private because I'm not saying anything about this publicly because I don't really want people to know stuff, but just so you guys have a clue why I say I need to go now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. Sorry you had some time in the hospital, but glad to have you back.
We love you, Bruce.
Yep.
Yeah, good to see him, my friend.
Oh, got it.
I'll wiggle lay back down.
All
Okay.
right.
Sounds good.
Get better.
Stay out of trouble.
No.
Especially you, Jedi.
No. I want to get in trouble.
Okay, then I'm pulling out that image of you and the tutu flipping off the camera, and I'm doing a drawing of it. Bye.
You can't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at, folks? Right.
honestly, YouTube has forced me to become so much better because I've because it's like you can't. I'm trying to follow the Overlord's system, so I can figure out how to work this. And honestly, I've gotten some pretty good views on my recent videos because I've just, I've had a few people on and stuff. It's been fun. Be well, yes. Be well, yes. Be well. Awesome.
Pretty cool too. Yeah. Bruce has got a channel. He does cool stuff on his channel every now and then.
Yeah, I try to follow. Yeah, a few of we had Carlo as you saw popped in my stream the other day. So that was fun.
Well, it's gonna get crazy from here because end of the month hits. My birthday and another birthday for me, and then of course October.
Halloween.
Love October. Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Dude, I honestly, I've actually planned a big Halloween month because mainly it's just going to be a lot of videos on Halloween for me. I just love Halloween and scary movies, so expect a lot in Halloween, folks, in October.
Yeah. You could make with your little short. You could make a short just with your little Lego dudes, and now you could, and it could be a fan film. Yep. Whatever it be, Batman, whatever IP or whatever. Totally do it because it's a fan film. It's a short.
Yeah. Thankfully, I have a few friends that are into filmmaking and stuff, and we're going to do a few projects maybe this year, but mainly next year. We're going to be filming a few things, so you'll see those soon.
I just wish I had converted to digital file. If I can ever get a hold of my brother who took it was my VHS tape. It was my VHS tape. We made films in the 90s, in the early 90s, and it was called my film company was called Splatterfest Films, and I did we did this films and little short films and whatnot. And I did a commercial because in the fall of 91, I went to junior college and was in video production, so I had access to video editing equipment, and so I did a little commercial. And I swear to God, if I had that footage and it was clean it up, it would be a featured video on my channel for sure.
Maybe you can get it someday.
I don't know. I haven't been in contact. I mean, I've asked him about it once, and then it takes forever and a day for my brother, to get back in touch with me.
But the thing is, what I was saying is, if I know this audience is big fans of scary movies. Don't worry, guys. We're producing some original horror films over there at my channel. My friend.
Cool.
It'll be 90 degrees. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah. It's cooling down a bit over here in Kentucky. It's getting a little bit cooler.
It was very hot where I'm at 105 the last 2 days.
Oh Lord, I couldn't stand that. I remember it got that way a few days this year here.
What's up, Biggerford Entertainment? What's up, Onzo? Good to see you.
Not nice to see you, everybody. Nice to see you, D-Day Doug and Biggerford.
Yeah. Says, hey, Jedi Bill, what's going on? I was only a few months old when I was born March 28th, 91. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I graduated high school that year. So, yeah. It was 30 years ago. I'm an old fart. Getting older. Getting older, but not quite old. Not decrepit old. Not yet.
Definitely. No, I'd say it's definitely going to be a fun next few months. I'd say better than right now. Bruce says he graduated in '93.
Yeah. My younger brother was class of 94. I have an older brother was class of 87. Was supposed to be class of 86, but for issues of grades,
Oh, gotcha.
had an additional senior. He had 2 senior years, but it seemed. I know it does. It seems so long ago, right? I had mine was a good year because Terminator 2 came out. Terminator 2
yeah.
and Point Break with Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. And
Yeah.
and well, there were a lot of good movies that came out in '91. Of course, there was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner.
Oh, Bruce says I didn't feel bad until I was hit with the beer bug. Oof.
Yeah. I was telling them earlier that I've got to get myself vaccinated. I haven't been vaccinated yet. I don't go out. To be honest, I don't go out. I've been self-distancing for a very long time. I don't get out much because I don't want to get out very much. Anyway, so I got a stipulation. I gotta get vaccinated to see my folks come the holidays and start coming up.
Yeah. I'm very sorry about that, Bruce. I just saw Bruce's comment. Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, I know. My parents had it. Funny thing, my parents got it.
Yeah.
And they were vaccinated at the first of the year, like in January and like February, and they still got the vaccination, or they got the COVID. But I have to get this damn thing, and I don't want the damn thing. There was a video leaked online where somebody got an injection, got the vaccination.
Yeah.
And it was the plunger was completely dry. There was nothing in it.
Yes, I saw that one. They just shot air into him.
It's like, you're going to kill that person. You're killing people.
I think that person passed out after, actually, if I remember, but I can't remember.
And she's all plotting after she gets it. I'm like, what?
Yes. My friends have had it multiple times, both vaccinated friends and unvaccinated friends. Don't get it if you don't want it. Yeah. This is Bruce.
I know, but I
think most everyone has it by now.
There's a lot of people holding out. I hold out just because I go out in public all the time, just to
me too.
do like grocery shopping.
Yeah,
but that's the only time I get out there, and yet it's not a mandated to, or I have to wear the mask. But I've been around it, and I even had spent a week in the hospital back in what was it, March, beginning of April.
Oh, gotcha.
At the end of March and beginning of April.
Yeah, it's like I've been out a lot recently, and also back then it's just like listen, I'm the one that catches things super easy. I caught flus and everything in school.
Mm-hmm.
When COVID hit and I went out into the world, I never got it. I don't know how it didn't attach itself to me, but just for some reason I didn't get it, and I catch everything. So I guess I just got lucky, honestly. But honestly, it's kind of a good graduation year too. It's mainly over now, so
Yeah.
everything reopens for my graduation year. So
Yeah, I know it's my choice, but
yeah,
here's the thing. My folks have really been on me about it. Like,
yeah,
we want to see
mine
you
have-
we want to see you on your birthday towards the end of the month. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, they were supposed to go out of town, and they can't. They had plans to travel to another state. Let's
Mhm.
just say it's a state that's surrounded by water on all sides. Anyway,
Got it.
you can't travel to that state because they don't want anybody coming there. And their main thing is tourists coming in to see that beautiful state.
Yeah, yeah. Bruce
Yeah.
says just identify as vaccinated. What I've seen so far is just more gene therapy than a true vaccine.
I know, but it's getting to the point
Yeah.
where if you do ever want to travel to another state or
Mhm.
country, mostly countries, they
Yes.
want to see that you and prove that you're vaccinated. You
Yeah,
have to
you're
have
right. Yeah. The vaccine passport
record.
thing.
Yeah, I know. It's like freedom isn't free anymore, folks. Freedom isn't free.
That's all, folks. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
It's
we're
crazy.
stuck with it like the flu, says Carla. Well,
Yeah.
it's like,
I know we're stuck with it.
at least we've gotten out mainly of the thick of it. There's not so much more of it now as there was, so that's good.
So my ultimatum is basically I get vaccinated or I don't. My family won't see me. They're like,
Yeah.
get away, get away,
Yeah.
get away, get away.
See,
Well,
listen, the thing is like, I never would talk someone out of it. I'm just like, do what you want. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I bet at some point we will have if you get a vaccination at the start of 2020, you may be entitled to special compensations as Bruce. Don't
I
you
know.
Need,
No,
don't you
no.
need-
Now, if I was in like New York where they said, "Oh, we give you $100," I would have been like, "Hey, sign me up first."
Yes, yeah.
But they don't offer that here, so it's like, but I'm probably gonna get it. Tomorrow I'm gonna make calls and consult my healthcare physician. So.
Don't you need to be jabbed to go to other countries like Africa, says Carla? Yes, from what we've heard, yes, you do need to be because of country restrictions and blah blah blah.
The new Pfizer wants you to sell pills, take twice daily, and boost your immunity. Already have
3 shots and boosters against the 40 variants. Wow.
Well, here's the thing. I honestly believe that this whole thing was manufactured, and this was, I'm part of the. I follow the conspiracies behind it, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I believe, but I know I suspect a lot.
Yeah. It's like people. There was like 1 or 2 comments I've gotten in my streams about this, about the bug, and I've said it. I've just called it what it was. I just said the actual term. I just was like, someone just asked a question about it. It's not like want to end the world.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing has come against my channel, so that's good. Oh, there's John Wick in the background.
Yeah. John Wick. I just like the purple and the neon lights.
I do too.
So that's why.
They do the same with the flu, so they know what vaccine to give you in flu season.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's the vaccine stream, everybody.
Yeah. No. I was hoping to get a few folks on here and we would ponder the question, what if, but not necessarily talking about the show, what if, Just what if any situation, what if,
What if America never what if America never had a bug? No, we would be living more better lives. No, I'm just. It was weird last year. Like everyone was freaking out, and I was the most calm person about it. So I don't know. I was like, my story I written. My story
I've been very calm,
Yeah, the story I wrote was hilarious.
Last year,
yeah,
when the first lockdown started, and I went shopping when I went out to go shopping, and everything in the store gone, every aisle.
Yes.
I'm like, God, dude, I've never in my life have witnessed where everything's just gone. All the toilet paper gone, paper towels gone.
Yeah. And and I was just starting my YouTube up around then again. I was like, I want to do YouTube. Now the whole world shut down, but no, like literally every aisle was shut down. You're correct, and I was just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I was like, I couldn't even get Legos. That's how bad it was. You're right. Everything was out. What if America never forced Britain to give up the colonial empire? Well, I don't know about that one, Bruce. I don't know what to say. I would say, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, Bruce.
Yeah.
Carlos says, what if America never forced Britain to give up the colonial empire? Well, I don't know about that one. Sometimes it feels like I'm tiptoeing around the subject, but it's YouTube.
And here's Pun and Carlos playing along with the title. What if America never found Britain, gave up the colonial empire?
Well, we would probably never have America. Just saying.
No. We would be
Britain too.
Arizona of the UK, of the British Empire.
Yeah.
And there would be God save the Queen.
Yeah.
And the Prime Minister.
Yeah, it would. I don't know. Even though I like British stuff more now than American stuff, it's still just like, I think I still like America. What was the end and result of that war? They just came to burn crap like Kenosha, then they went away, says Bruce.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe bringing up Kenosha is a little controversial.
Yeah. Oh, but what our leaders, still anger and upset over what Biden and that whole administration.
Oh yeah, it's like this has been. I keep up with the news. I like to, but this week mainly I have been because of the whole debacle, and this has been one crazy story after the other.
I know.
Carlos says things are so much more complicated than we think, and he also says after that, I really want a Lego SpaceX Starship model.
I don't know. I'm sure they're molding the kits and getting them ready for Christmas or something.
Yeah, like on it. there's always going to be something like that. Yeah, Carlo talked about that at my stream. Talked about starships and
Yeah.
stuff.
Last year, I think this was the Christmas craze. Was
Yes.
these little guys right here? I wonder what toy will be the Christmas craze of 2021. Huh.
It would be honestly right now because I can't really say. It's always hard to predict the Christmas start. Like Baby Yoda, Grogu, whatever
Mm-hmm.
he was going to be the big one. Everyone was Star Wars fever last year. It kind of felt like with Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, and now that honestly, I kind of feel it picking back up again a little bit. Star
Well,
Wars.
I don't know if that's true. There's supposed to be there is going to be a season 3, right?
Yes, and I've heard that's going to be the end. From what I've heard, but I'm really hopeful for SpaceX, the push we needed.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so, man. No, I trust in it. It's just like I hope that everything goes well with it, and they'll actually allow it to happen. Actually do its job,
Right.
and not push it to the back burner.
Yeah.
Because we need to see if there's aliens out there. Gosh darn it! We need to go to Mars and
I
have
do
it
believe, yeah.
like Elon Musk wants to. Honestly, I'm starting to believe in his plan. I think we should just inhabit other planets in the near future. Just with how crazy the world's getting.
Yeah, I was listening to the radio the other day. I went to go get Nina and I some food.
Yeah.
From the Carl's Jr. and they said they're postponing Maverick, and I was that was one. I know. They're postponing it again. Okay, first of all, we were supposed to get it June of 2020. They moved it to December of 2020. That didn't happen. Then it got moved to July of 2021. Then it got moved to November of 2021. Now it got moved again to May of 2022.
Yeah, well.
I'm like, sons of bitches. Do you actively want me to go see your film? I wanted to. Now I don't fucking want to, you fuckers. I'm sorry. That's how I feel.
It's all Tom Cruise's fault. No, no. D-Day Doug says they're even blocking private rescue businesses from helping evacuate Afghanistan because it makes the administration look bad.
The administration, but they are bad. They're a bunch of.
They already look bad.
The country, they are bad.
Yeah.
They already knocked us back. Thousands, hundred, They made us look like a joke.
Yeah.
They're laughing. They're laughing at.
They're laughing at us.
They're laughing at the president.
Yep.
The commander-in-chief.
Yep.
And that they're going, that infidel. They're laughing. We're gonna go to their country and burn it down. The infidels,
Yeah. I was like to my family, like I won't repeat it on this stream, but I was like, I would do a few things differently. I said some nukes would be involved, and that's all we're going. That's as far as I'm going with it. Yes, because of what's happening in that country. Carlos says, can't wait for Mission Impossible. I've enjoyed them all. And Carlos, once again, things are more complicated than we think. You're right, Carlo.
Welcome, Bruce.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
How's it going?
Hello there.
Yeah.
How's everybody tonight?
Good. Looks like you're painting some miniatures again.
I will never stop.
Yeah, awesome.
I just was.
Man.
I had to be active for a second, so I'm going to check my oxygen. Walk around the apartment, get some stuff, pee.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But
I hear you.
I guess you could say that, Carlo. Always itching to push the button. Don't push the button. A part of me wants to push it. A part of me doesn't. Just
Yeah. Push the button. Push the button. If you listen to Doomcock over the DVD.
Yeah, it's like the angel and devil on my
the
shoulder.
button.
Yeah.
Well, Bird of Prey 5. Eat the 15-year-old spam or whatever.
Find out next
His
time on
mama
Dragon
saved
Ball
for
Z.
No.
Yeah. It's like is Bird of Prey actually going to eat 15-year-old spam?
No, it's just an ongoing joke.
Oh.
But then again, he might get somebody who has a stronger stomach to eat.
He might get some viewers for that one.
how does he not eat spam?
What? No, he's got. They have like this 15 or 16-year-old year of spam that Mama Prey's saved for Bird of Prey. Right, Carlo? Will he eat? Yeah. Only 3 things will survive the nuclear holocaust or winter: roaches, cockroaches, and this can of spam.
I love Bird of Prey. He's absolutely just a wonderful guy.
I know he is. We love Bird. Bird's
I think
awesome.
we all love him. I really do.
Yeah. No, Bird's great. He's wonderful. Ain't that right? Hail Kuroga.
Hail Kuroga.
Mm-hmm.
Is him and Crawford doing? Are they still doing streams together?
Who? Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he jumps on the streams every now and then, and he's now the salty trucker. It's funny to have him like friend Bird. He does, and Colonel Albany says Sunday. Bird of Prey 5 might eat the out-of-date spam Mama Prey saved for him when he reviews The Twilight Zone. Tune in to find out.
Okay, and then Carlos says, heading home from work now.
Be right back. Hail Kuroga.
And then I'll read D-Day Ducks. He says, I don't trust Overlord DVD
anymore. Why not?
People are welcome to listen to him if they want, but a lot of what he's claimed is happening hasn't actually happened. And I feel like I'm in kind of the same boat with you, D-Day Doug, in a way.
Sometimes you just need a break from those YouTubers, and then you come back and then you feel it's all this is not so bad. Then it gets familiar again, then you leave again, and then you come back to it. Whichever you decide, it's completely your choice.
Yep.
What's a dude talk? Sounds painful, but fun. Funny, Carlo.
Overlord Doomcock, yes.
Hello, friends. I am Overlord DVD, Dictor von Doomcock. That guy. You don't know him?
Dictor von Doomcock.
And welcome to the center of the universe. Yeah.
The next ruler of Earth.
Yep.
Him and his sidekick, Harvey Cthulhu.
Yeah. Harvey Cthulhu.
We've all watched that.
That's the best part of the show, I think, is Harvey.
Yeah, I like Harvey too.
I mean, I think that's actually the voice actor's actual opinions that come out through Harvey.
Him and his singing's quite good too. So
the guy's a good performer. Like, I don't know where he was before, if he was at Branson for years or Vegas, you know, but he just seems like somebody that was on stage, and this is what he needs, because if he's not performing, he's dying on the inside.
Yeah, it's like a lot of the rumors he's said, haven't fully come true yet, but I still enjoy some of his videos. It's just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his videos are right up there. Like,
yeah, I there's always doubt to rumors. Of
there's
course,
nothing
so.
short of good YouTubers and good YouTuber content, and good.
But
TikTok's one of them. You know, yeah. Sometimes you get sick of them and you have to take a break, or
Exactly. We have a big wealth of people to choose from.
Yeah. It's a very big place. Yeah. I was the other night on my show. I was talking about the infinite storage capacity that YouTube must have for all these servers to keep each and every one of our, all
our
that
library straight,
mega data, and what they must pay for a monthly utility bill because they got to keep
you got to keep my videos.
The server warehouses cool,
Yeah,
because keep my videos from 2009 up.
Yeah.
Listen, as long as my channel's still up, I'm good. Yeah, that's what I.
I was pondering, question the other night, kind of. What if we're all dead already? We're just echoes of the past. We're talking. We're just living in this square box called tube of you.
Dude, I would feel. Dude, that
and
would be
some
like
alien race is going to come along, maybe find our DNA, and maybe they know how to clone us. Who knows? And they'll bring back the human race.
That would be like Inception Mind F type thing. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle that. I don't think. I'd be like, I'm dead. It'd be like the Sixth Sense ending. Like, what? We're really dead the whole time.
Hey, Collie Han, good to see you. Greetings, South Africa.
Yeah, I mean, D-Day Doug, I understand where you're coming from, because do I trust everything the Doomcock says? No, not in the least bit. And I don't trust everything anybody says. But he's been right a few times, and he's been wrong a few times.
Definitely.
He does these opiate videos where he talks about getting rid of Kathleen Kennedy and bringing back the old Star Wars. I call them opiate videos because they're for people that can't let go of their Kenner collection from 1979. And I don't mean to sound like I'm a cruel, angry dick, but you need to, we have a lot of people in the fandom that they have collections, they have memories, they have things that are really part of their being because they were formative memories.
Yeah.
In 78, 79, watching episode 4 and 77. You have that.
Yeah.
So, as much as I don't like Doomcock's videos about the Star Wars, who's in control this week, who doesn't who doesn't have it, as much as I don't like those videos, I have to just not even click on them and watch something else because I know I'm going to get upset. I don't like Kathleen Kennedy in control of the damn thing. I don't like anybody outside of George in control of Lucasfilm. And that's how I'm going to be till I die. And I know that sounds very...
He sold it to white slavers. Yeah.
He said it, not me.
I know.
Yeah. But I never thought I'd say this about any YouTuber in the community, and it's not Mr. DC, Mr. Doomcock.
Did you see what the post office?
No, I didn't.
Last cyber. No
Frog package. No, we didn't.
No.
Man.
Enlighten us, please, Cully.
Oh my god, it probably got destroyed or wrecked, right? But what I was saying is, I really probably never would say this about anyone in the community, but the one person I really just don't really watch anymore, I just kind of disagree with them a lot more than I thought I would, is Gary from Nerdrotic. I just disagree a lot more now than I thought I would.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
That's just how
fine.
you are.
it's just like I just a lot of the things he's been posting. I think it's just it's woke bait, like saying everything's woke for the bait. That's what I feel like it is. I don't think everything is woke. Because all the shows he talks about, I like. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a difference of opinion in a world of different opinions. So
There's only like 1,200 of us you could choose
yeah,
from.
Yeah.
I know, man. I'm trying to like these channels are more fun. My Jedi Bill and everyone's more fun. The smaller people are. I enjoy coming on these because they're just, and people let me on, so I'm just like, hey.
Well,
I thank you for letting us on, Jedi Bill.
Oh, appreciate you dropping in. Anytime.
Yep. Oh wait, he says I haven't opened it yet. Coley Font. I haven't
Callahan.
opened.
Callahan. Yeah.
Coley.
From South Africa.
Okay. I haven't opened it yet, but the box looks like they dropped it from the plane. Oh God,
That's terrible.
that's bad. It looks like they dropped it from a plane. I had an experience like that before. It wasn't pleasant. I just took it in. Well,
I really hope your package, your book is not damaged, bud.
yeah, I hope it's secure. And I've gotten a lot of crowdfunded books recently, and all of them have come in good condition. So I hope yours is good. I hate when stuff comes like that. That's happened to me a few times with other companies, and it just sucks.
Yeah, I'd quicker order a real book. If I were to order a book from Amazon, I'm gonna get something tangible that I can hold, look at, read the print, and if they have pictures,
Yes.
versus a digital form. I like
Yes.
I like to hold something that
I
it's
do
not
too.
digital. It's not digital, I
Yeah.
don't want the brightness of light. I want to see it on white pages and I want to be able to read it
Yeah. That's how I am. Like with books, I'm physical. I can't do digital books. They confuse me. I lose my place all the time in the digital.
What do you
I
read
like
them on?
Yeah, physical is better for
What
me.
do you read them on?
Like a phone usually, but I don't get digital books anymore. I don't need to do them. I just get physical because I'm a print. I like printed stuff better. It's better for the eyes as well.
Sure.
So
I was just asking because I have a lot of PDFs, but
I
that's
don't.
just me.
Yeah, I like a phone. If I did ever have a digital book, it was usually like on my phone or a tablet. Yeah.
And I haven't really ever tried listening to the audible.com. They got a whole library of books that you can just listen to on Audible.
Yeah.
You travel a lot?
I don't.
Not right now.
Audible is amazing.
Yeah. If you travel, yeah.
Yeah, that's just a thing. You download your book, press play as you're driving down the highway. It's great.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll agree with you on that one.
I'm old school. I'll still listen to if I'm going to listen to an Audible, it will be on CD.
Yeah.
What's up, Cinnabon Bunny? Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, Miss Bunny. How you doing, Miss?
Yeah.
What woke nonsense? Hey, this is not a woke show. No.
no. We're not talking about the House of Mouse. How Kennedy should die.
Whoa. Who's
No.
dying? No. Kathleen. No, I'm joking. But well, hey, Cinnabon, how are you? I'll be the judge of that.
Of course you will.
Judge, jury, and executioner, I see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. We can't talk about Disney. Got it? No, I think that's it.
Yeah. I don't think we're getting the Cobra Kai 4 until 2022. I think
It's about everything else too.
yeah.
Everything else is put off to next year.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was just telling Nick a while ago when I heard that they're postponed Maverick yet again. I mean, that movie was supposed to come out in 2020.
The studio just made $100 million off of that because they were insured to have it released by now. So they just made $100 million because of all the delays.
They made 100?
Yeah,
well,
it was.
The radio station just told me that it was supposed to come out in November.
Yep.
Now it's not coming out till May of 2022.
It was already supposed to be out, like in the summer, I thought.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in July of this year.
Yep.
First it was December of last year, which originally was June of last year. It just keeps on. Everything keep getting pushed back, and it's like, you guys just actively Hollywood not want me to see their movies. I mean, I'm not gonna pay $30 for it on a streaming service which I'm already paying for. They're out of their ever-loving mind, I swear.
You can blame the little treasure troll, Anthony Fauci, or you can blame the CCP. Those are your two culprits for all this bullshit.
I think they're both to blame in ways.
That's why I said both of them.
I used to go to the movies frequently. Yep. I had part of the AMC Stubs program, and even though they brought it back, it's not cost effective for me to do it anymore because the way they're showing the films, they have 3 showings a day, and their times suck. So.
Jedi Bill, Cinnabon Bunny says, "How about $25?" 25.
25.
Yeah, no, that's what I pay for to do the streaming thing on the tube here.
Yeah, that's what we pay.
Well, you should pay that or like a little higher if you want to, but
yeah,
I'm not gonna give them any more than that.
Yeah, I don't need the big expanded version because I don't do that many streams anymore. I'm trying to do more videos, get the videos up and stuff. But I've just tried to keep the channel consistent, so that's good. It's the Kennedy discount. No
Kennedy discount.
We don't need no Kennedy discounts. I'm sorry, Cinnabon.
Yeah, no stinking discounts.
Get out of here, you filthy animal.
I have this little thing that you use if you have asthma, which I don't have asthma. I might have COPD, but being that I just got out of the hospital with coof, I have to use this thing where I suck and I make a ball levitate in this tube. Well, anyway, the last time I used it, I haven't stopped coughing since I used the damn thing.
Oh, jeez.
So, sorry about coughing, guys.
No, don't apologize for that. We understand. It's totally okay. Don't ever apologize for that.
Thank you.
Jedi Bell, you might need to read Carlos' comment. I don't think I can read that.
Suck or blow, yeah.
Well, the one you blow in is called the acapella. The other one you have to suck.
I'm
I'm sorry, Cinnabon. You may have to go over to Bird's channel.
Cinnabon says coughing offends me.
Good. I'm happy. We're happy to oblige you. You know, our motto. You know, this is the same with Admiral Oliver Doom. You know, if we haven't offended you, don't worry. We'll get to you yet.
We'll get to you.
Oh, she doesn't want COVID.
Sooner or later, you know, expect to be offended here because that is just simply what we do.
Yeah.
This is the soup. It's the soup, baby.
Yeah. Carlos says sentences can be interpreted in many different ways. I guess they can.
I didn't want COVID either, but I got it after 18 months of avoiding it.
Yeah. See, that's the
That
thing.
sucks.
Every time I've gotten the flu shot, I've gotten the flu. And here's the thing.
Yes.
I don't want to get. I'm going to get this because my family really putting the pressure on that I do. And I do want to see them, and so I'm going to take it, and then I'm probably going to get sick or having a reaction to the. So, hopefully.
If you don't want it, don't go get it, man. Just identify as I'm vaccinated.
You can't pull that off with that because with vaccinations, they give you like the vaccine passport, so people will be like, "Show me your card."
And those aren't forgery proof.
Well, I guess they can be, but I don't know what they look like.
You can do a Google image search.
True, I just don't.
The Google image search has been my friend for over 3 years.
Well,
Actually-
it has me too with being a
I
YouTuber.
know
But
it
it's just
stop standing in my stick.
In fact, if you use DuckDuckGo's search engine, you can search out the actual dimensions and everything else you need for global
Hey,
Coof card.
hey, Carl! Everybody's different. Some people like pineapple pizza. Hey, I love pineapple on pizza.
I'm raising pizza crust right now, actually.
I had
Awesome.
a pizza. Me and Nina split a pizza earlier.
I love you, Cinnabon, but I'm not trying to steal your shtick. I'm sorry, honey.
At least you could fly better than bird of prey. He has the crash just turned off.
The card they write down the batch number and date on? Was that meant to be a passport? Oops.
OMG, pineapple on pizza? What are you against? Are you against the pineapple on the pizza, Cinnabon? Are you against the pineapple on the pizza?
How can you have any pudding if you don't have your meat?
Hey, Kuro can airline get you to your final destination faster than most.
I watched him play Kerbal Space Program, and I believe that.
I bet. Why would you
ruin a
run a
sweet
sweet pineapple on pizza? Because I have the Canadian bacon on it. Or ham, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of pineapple on pizza.
Well, I never understood anchovies on pizza.
Yeah, me either. I'll agree with
I
you
never
on that.
understood that one.
Certain
I mean,
pies can get away with it. certain pizzas with certain ingredients can do that.
Some people are allergic to peanuts. Others just don't eat them. Why take the risk? Joking. I don't like peanuts unless it's a peanut cookie. Says Carlo.
Yeah.
I'm allergic, so that's the thing.
You're allergic to peanuts?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm really sorry for you.
I know. I can't.
I just grew up and like peanut butter and jelly was just one of those things you had if it's between meals. It's like I'm gonna grab a sandwich real quick.
Yeah. That's how I figured out I was like, because I guess my taste buds changed or something or whatever. But I used to be able to eat peanut butter fine when I was a lot younger, like really young. And then there's just one day, my throat, I got peanut butter and jelly as I usually did, and it just made my throat swell up. I got red as a tomato, and I was just like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. No, I'm joking. But it was just terrible, and I was just like, I'm allergic. I can tell.
Good reference, kid. Good reference.
Yeah. we like that one, especially with the new one, the new movie coming out.
Yeah, I have
December.
to promote. I know. But
No.
how allergic? Bad.
Boy, this
Carlo.
year's really getting. It's moving along. It's been moving along really fast. So I'll say that.
It has been. It feels like Back to the Future. We've just gone through like 50. It feels like we've gone through 20 years in one. That just feels. It feels like we've gone by in a flash. Honestly.
Well, I think because last year was a leap year and we had like an extra day. There was 366 days and there's 365. So this year just seems to be perpetuating along pretty fast.
Like 3 weeks in the hospital felt fast.
I think some higher being is just fast forwarding us through.
Well,
no.
I spent the last part of it, April and March, in the hospital for an infection on my leg. And now I got another infection growing, festering, and this was just a scratch. I'm like, what? And something's going on, so I got to get it checked out yet again.
Bunny's like, yep, your infection's name is Kathleen.
Yeah. How'd you know? How'd you know? I think the infection in my leg's called Disney.
I think that.
Should have been, guess her name is Kathleen. LGG is the last remote.
He lost the remote too.
What?
I don't know. I don't get the reference.
Carlo, you're spouting off gibberish. What?
He's in the future.
How do you, sirs? How dare you? Too late. Too late. Can't take it back. Too late. Can't take it back.
Yeah. Wait, it's still not gone, Jedi Bill?
No, it came back with vengeance.
Yeah.
Return of the infection.
Carlo
in a different area, though.
Oh no. Carlo says, fast forwarding time. God damn, the delay.
I know, right? Damn delay.
I get you, Carlo. I can understand what you're going through.
Yeah. The other night where I was talking, I saw something. I don't know if it was a clip on Google Clips or something about a solar flare and like, oh, radiation's on its way to Earth. Like a big, we're doomed. The apocalypse is coming. We're all going to get burned. We're all going to get burned alive because massive gamma radiation from the sun coming our way.
It wouldn't surprise me anymore.
It's going to be hot enough to burn through, and then it's like, oh, that was that Nicolas Cage movie. Damn it!
There's been so many bad ones.
I think it's called Knowing.
I was going through IMDb today.
Yeah.
On Bruce Willis, and The last good movie he was in, I hate to say this, but was G.I. Joe Retaliation.
What? What? No.
I wouldn't even
What?
say that was a good movie, but that was the last one I liked out of all of his stuff because everything else he's done is like free for Amazon.
Oh, I liked
bad.
he did that. What was that remake where he was a doctor and he went like vigilante on
Oh,
folks?
oh yes.
I can't think of the name of it right now.
Let me look
But
that up.
I liked that movie. I enjoyed
I know
it.
what you're talking
People
about.
hated it.
Red. Never mind.
No.
Didn't he smash somebody's head? with
Red,
a
I
car?
like Red.
2012 for part 2.
Mm,
So
Yeah.
he hasn't done Red since 2012.
Interesting.
That was the last really good movie he did.
I like both of those movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jedi Belt. In that movie that he did, you're talking about where he went all crazy.
He was vigilante.
Yeah. Didn't he
He
smash
played a
someone's head in
doctor.
with a car?
Yes.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
And that was a remake. That was a remake, I think.
The Mechanic?
No, it was not The Mechanic. It had some other title.
Taker.
I can't think of it.
Is
Son
there
of a
something with a
bitch.
T?
Twilight.
Something?
I think no, I'm not. No, Cinnabon. Cinnabon's only kidding. He's trying to get a rise out of me, but it ain't working.
It's not Twilight. Bruce Willis wasn't in that movie.
The Expendables was fun. Yeah, 1,
Yeah.
2, and 3.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. I actually enjoyed that movie. I'm trying to think of that Bruce Willis film. I just can't think of it. My head's just bursting.
No, it's really bad because like Bruce Willis has been acting a lot lately, but none of them have been good. It's like he's hit that mid 2000s Nick Cage stretch,
Yeah.
which Nick Cage still isn't doing great movies. But Mandy was such a good movie.
Death Wish. It was called Death Wish.
That's it.
Definitely.
Charles Bronson.
Another Bronson remake.
2018. I enjoyed it. I liked it.
That was decent. I actually would give that. Yes.
See,
That was a good
People hated it.
Well, we
But I
know what
liked
that means. It's just there's some people that like stuff and some people that don't. But there's some bad movies I like. There's some really bad Nick Cage movies I like.
What's your favorite bad Nick Cage movie?
Oh my god! I mean,
Somebody thinks that
the one with the bees
the new
is
one
the
called
classic one, of course.
P.I.G. It's called Pig.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Somebody said that one's sensational.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet, so I have no
I need to
course
see
to
it.
say.
Okay, The Wicker Man is a classic bad Nick Cage movie. That's just hilarious. It's just if anyone has not seen The Wicker Man with Nick Cage,
Wicker Man is
it's a bad
solid gold.
It's
I just seen a new. It was a horror, The Color of Space, with Nicolas Cage. That one was okay. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Cover Space is decent.
And then
was good.
I like Mandy. That
you saw it too.
That weird, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with you, Carlo, on that one. The Rock is a good one. I agree with you.
That's required watching if you've got a dick. Even if you don't have a dick, you might like that movie.
Face Off. Yeah, Face Off. Funny.
Face Off is good.
That's probably my favorite Nick Cage film.
Carlo says I enjoyed
That was
The Knowing.
well, it was what 98,
97.
87.
Wow. I mean,
That's a lot. Yeah, that's when
there. Everyone has their good break and then they just fall downhill. So
You know what's great about our generation? That our action stars are better than today's action stars, because now there's no really action stars. They're all comic book hero action stars. They really killed the stars in a way. There's no really star power. I mean, there isn't.
oh,
Limited to a certain point of view.
See, I put
There's
Logan's
only, like-
Run in that same category as Silent Running and all the other pre-Star Wars 70s sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
Really good shit. Really cerebral. Although Logan's Run wasn't super cerebral, there's still a lot of things to talk about before and after that movie.
Carlos says Logan's Run is still one of his favorites.
oh my goodness.
Movies are
Oh my
female.
God.
Well, that's nowadays, and everything's got to be female lead because a guy can't lead the movie anymore.
Oh my god! Did you see that thing that Amazon Prime Movies or whatever put out? They said, what would you want us to remake with an all-female cast? I'm like, don't do it. Don't go that far.
Ghostbusters.
I ain't gonna give them any information.
You
No.
know
They
the
figure
Ghostbusters
that
film.
shit on their own.
I'm like,
The Toxic Avenger. Yeah, I love the Toxic Avenger.
Oh, another female Toxic Avenger.
1, 2, and 3. And I haven't seen Citizen Toxie yet, but
oh my god. Cinnabon
yeah,
Bunny
there's 4.
Says, Cinnabon Bunny says the A-Team, all chicks. Oh no.
Wasn't that movie called Bad Girls? Drew Barrymore was in it, I think. So was Mary Stuart Masterson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was horrible.
Class of Nukem High. Calling off the Troma films there, Carlo.
I like Tromeo and Juliet. Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels, but with Metro dudes. I want to see that movie with a bunch of gay
I want to see a
motherfuckers
bunch
running
of
around.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would be right back. Bath time, says Carlo. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Carlo. Please don't touch yourself when you think of us. We love you.
Especially not me. Don't do that. Where is that rubber ducky, says Carlo. Oh, no.
Rubber duckies, you're the one.
You make that time so much fun.
Watch them. They already took the Equalizer and made it a chick into Queen Latifah.
Oh my God, that's the best.
Huh?
Even
I haven't
with
seen it.
oxygen to my face, I'm more athletic than she is in that show.
Dude, I watched like the first episode of that because I was like, I want to see this. I want to see how bad this is. And I watched it. It was terrible. They talked just, oh my God. It fell off a cliff, I believe, but it was just a terrible show. They should reboot Benji, Cinnabon Bunny.
You know,
Oh,
they've never
No.
done a quality movie on Rags, the war dog. You guys know who Rags is, right?
I
I'm not familiar. Doesn't ring a bell.
I'm not fully sure.
And I
I've heard
should. I
it.
probably should know it, but that
My
one
mind's
skipped my radar.
blanking tonight.
This would be a guaranteed blockbuster. You have this dog. This guy finds back in U.S. World War I. This guy sees this thing in the road. He thinks it's a bunch of rags. It's a dog. He picks it up. The dog and him kind of bond. And he goes back to base, and the people are like, "Why are you out so late? What's going on?" Well, I had to go get the first division. I had to get the first division mascot. What? Yeah, there's our mascot. And so now this guy is a caretaker of the first division mascot, and the dog becomes a part of the crew, part of the first division, and whenever there's like a gas attack, it gives them the signal. It starts to like cover up and try to get down because it can hear the whistling of the mortars. And there's a bunch of things that happen. But the entire story of Rags is such a like you could just do it on the World War I portion of it, and it would be like a $1 billion movie. Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, this little terrier lived till like 36. It was found in 16, so it was like 20 years old plus. But Rags is like the movie that I want to see made.
Okay. No, I honestly, me and my friends have been thinking about some stuff for independent films, and the one thing he brought up was like World War I, Cold War, and stuff. I'm like, oh, interesting, because he's a big history buff.
Sure.
And but your thought there has given me an idea. So that sounds interesting. Wait,
Well,
if it's a movie, there has to be a twist. I guess so, Cinnabon, but
well, the climax of the film would be
yeah.
the gas attack that kills the handler.
Oh
And
my
like
goodness.
Rags, when I was watching Count Dankula recite the tale of Rags, the dog, while they were lowering the casket in the ground, saluted him. And you could just see the anger in Count Dankula's eyes as he just had to pay like 250 pounds to fucking UK because he taught his dog how to do a salute. Which they interpreted as a pug doing a Nazi salute. Sorry, guys. I just
that's okay. That's okay.
Loosened up everything.
Oh.
So anyway, the handler gets killed, and this dog is still at like the base, going around, knows the routine of everything, knows where the best food's at. Everybody loves Rags. And then finally, this major takes over First Division, and his daughter, it's like, that's our dog. And she takes the dog home, and the dog lives in D.C. till 1936. That's when he died. But it's a good, it'd be a great movie. And they could just do the World War I portion up until the gas attack. And the main handler died.
Huh. I don't think that's it, Cinnabon Bunny.
Later, Rags' death led to Adolf Hitler gaining power and then destroying all of Europe.
Dang.
Yeah, people don't like that. What's that movie with the
Iron Sky?
No, Inglorious Bastards with the what it kind of what a scenario of if they were to kill the whole Nazi party. You know, I liked it. I liked Tarantino's take on that. A lot of people, some people hate that. Like, no, I dug it totally.
Well, the thing with Tarantino is he always spices stuff up, and that's just like that. And I have seen his movies; they're good movies, and Inglourious Bastards is one of the best movies ever made. So it's just
Iron Sky is a funny movie. I never did. That's the
Nazis on the moon.
Yeah, but it's got a lot of what do they call that?
Satire?
Steampunk. It's kind of steampunkish.
Ish,
Isn't
yeah,
it? Isn't that movie steampunkish?
kind of.
Oh.
But it's got a lot of World War II stuff in it. Like they talk about the Vril, and they talk about all the stuff that like Maria Orsic did, and then they paired up with all the satire from modern day.
Did anybody see that? It was a steampunk movie, the cities move and like it
Mortal
was
Engines?
Mortal Engines. Yeah,
No, I never saw that.
it's not worth your time.
Not worth it.
No,
I
it's
didn't
not.
watch it. No.
A lot of people didn't, but it's when it gets brought up, people be hating on it, and they have a right to, especially if it was. I guess it was some form of novelization before it came to the.
It was a
big
young
screen.
adult novel, so I stayed away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Bill.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna have to go, man. It's
Okay.
I'm sorry, dude.
No, it's
All
fine,
right,
man.
sir. You have a wrench. Go ahead and post your channel.
Oh yeah, let me do that. Yeah, let me do that. real
Post
quick.
your channel,
Oh, yeah.
and tell us about anything that you got coming up before you go.
All right. Well, honestly, I have a new video.
So we can know and set reminders.
Yep. I have a new video going up tomorrow at noon Eastern time. I also, I have a few more videos up this week as well. You can, follow me on Twitter at Bounty Hunter Network and on Instagram at Bounty Hunter Network as well. And I have a few independent film projects in the works coming up in the next few months, mainly next year. And I'm setting up a second channel where we will talk about independent filmmaking and all that, called Phoenix Productions. It's gonna be good. But that's
Instead of
what
an ask, is it a long video?
Is it a long video? It's about 10 minutes, yeah. 10-minute video. But it's gonna be a Lego review, talking about Lego tomorrow, so yeah. I talk about toys and stuff on my channel, so I have fun talking about toys, movies, entertainment, what I'm interested in that day, and yeah, you can, as I said, you can follow me at Bounty Hunter Network everywhere, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Good
Did you post your link?
Yeah, I'll post the link once I get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll post it in the chat. Okay, talk to y'all later.
Be good,
Okay.
my friend.
See ya.
Yep, bye.
I hope I didn't ruin it for him.
No, he's just probably tired. Young kid, young whippersnapper.
So how have you been, Jedi?
Good. I was going to say that I'm going to be working on the month of October. Work with Black Phillip Alvarez, and we're going to do. I think we'll do segments of videos on talking about certain horror movies, and I think I'm going to clip it apart and make eventually make like a little documentary out of with those clips and what we talk about. So it should be interesting. All right, he posted his link. Cool. Way to go, Nick.
Nice, sir. Give you a subscription there. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Cinnabon said there was 12 parts of it. It's funny. It's a long video. You do love waffles. Lego my ego. I used to have a waffle maker. I think I left it at my. I don't know what happened to it.
I love waffles too. I'm not gonna lie. It was like the only thing I ate in the hospital during breakfast because their eggs were really bad.
Yeah, that's the thing about hospital food. It's not the greatest, but you appreciate it because if you're in there, for a while, you get 3 square meals,
Yep.
and it's like, hey, this is kind of nice. It's like that food's brought to me. It's like
I lost 4 inches on my waist in the hospital, dude. I lost 25 pounds in 20 days.
oh no, it happened again.
What happened?
Oh, this YouTuber, he had some guests, and then they ended, and it didn't look like they were going for very long, and it ended. Yeah, I was just looking. Then what is it called? Fantorium show, late night.
Huh.
That has some of my buddies over there, but anyway, now I'm doing good, and so yeah, I have to get the probably get that vaccination so I can see my folks. It's only once a couple times a year. So.
I'd give you my antibodies if you were here.
Well, that's the thing. I've always believed that I've had an antibody. That I am pretty strong and I don't get sick all that much. I don't think I've had a cold since last year. I haven't had a cold, and I haven't had a flu shot. That's the thing. And I just I'm in the kitchen doing my dishes, and I see people walking in the street back there, and they have their mask, and I'm like, why?
You're
The
outside.
air's not toxic. You're not. Nobody's around you. I don't understand that. I can't personally walk a lot with the mask on because it's hard to breathe, And I don't have any asthma or anything, just because, Oh well.
If you want to get it, get it. I mean, that's just how I am. I mean, I'm not going to tell people not to get it, but it would be my preference for people not to get it because there's just something weird about how everybody's out there badgering you. You got to get the vaccine, 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 get the vaccine. If it's that fucking good, I don't need to be advertised to it. I already know to get it.
Yeah, and then the human body has
An immunity system.
Have natural immunities to various germs for a long, long time. Hey, Super Blubberpuss, good to see you. How are you doing, Super Blubberpuss?
Hey, Blubberpuss.
What you heard? Cinnamon says he heard the vaccine causes pregnancy, Bill. Well, okay, no. Oh.
That's just when you bend over in public, honey.
Hey, you're back, Carlo. Thought you made your joke bigger. Plenty is. Okay. As Carlo waves. Let's see. Background. There we go. We'll go with Blood Moon. Anybody afraid of clowns? How about some killer clowns from outer space? Uh-oh, we got
Hey,
comments. There, Tim. How you doing, Tim? I saw you guys just ended your show over there. You guys got to stop doing that. I was just about to say hello, and you guys ended the show. I was like, I was about to say hello. Yeah, that's no worries, Carlo. What's pink? Well, it's cotton candy. It's the killer clowns. Yeah, this is a good background there. I like that one. I like how we can have we get it in StreamYard. We get all these different brands now, and can have multiple clips and change it up.
Do you use Eclipse?
Yeah, I do clips. I have got lots of clips for. Well, some people have them for super chat, so you can use a clip for anything. Yeah, it was random and not planned, but a good time. That's awesome, Tim. How are you feeling, Tim, by the way? You think we need to build a spaceship together that can't fit Russia? Doesn't need just thoughts. Okay, Carl. All I can say is the future or the present. What we're living in the present, but 30 years ago, when I thought of the future, I didn't think this would be my future for sure. I mean, not doing YouTube, but I expect it to be better. And so I ponder the question: if I could go to any point in time in the past, I mean, I would I would spend a couple hours with myself and say, you need to do this and give precise instructions. So what if it's for fiduciary gain? So what if it's for fiduciary gain, you know? It beats the alternative from where I'm living now. And I would, instead of PewDiePie, I would be the king of YouTube. I would be the most hated and popular.
I like PewDiePie.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I like what he has to say.
Yeah. You know.
He's usually pretty good as a comedian. And then that's what I feel he is.
Yeah. Silver Brothers, you think you should all Commander Elon Musk Starship Fox. The stars, okay. I wouldn't want to come back or nuke the Earth from space. What? Yeah. As long as you found another habitable world, you know. I hear Europa's nice. Or some Earth-like planet. Any planet that has oxygen and plant life and water is most certainly a good start. Commander, take over. Okay, I'll be the commander. Certainly better than the commander in chief that we have now.
Oh, that was great today. The college ball. You see that? All the
No.
F Biden chants.
No, I missed that. I'm sure
There's compilation videos on YouTube right now.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Too much oxygen can be a bad thing? No. Oxygen can never be a bad thing.
Well, you want 22% because that's what we breathe at.
Yeah, just don't light the air on fire, you know. Sorry, Judy. The word okay. The commander means take over. Yeah. Don't never be sorry, Super Bowl. It's quite all right. It's quite all right, Super Bowl Plus. Slow Monday night. Tomorrow night, I will be on Honstar's channel
For trivia?
For Name That Tune.
Trivia.
Yeah, well, it's music trivia. I got I think Elihu and JJ Sith Lord, and I think Mara Kitty was going to be on there, but I'm not sure.
Mara Jade?
Mara Kitty.
No idea. Don't know her.
She's running for the governor of Oklahoma.
Oh, Moria.
Yeah, Mara.
My bad. Yeah, I hope she wins.
I just wonder if she's actually up for the job for real.
Well, only one way to find out.
Yeah.
She can't do any worse at Oklahoma than what Biden did at the country.
Oh, that was.
And she has a long way to go down to hit that level.
Yeah. Carlos says meow. Oh, Bunny. Well, you think you have to been offended enough for one night. Good night, sirs, says Cinnabon.
Good night, Bunny. We didn't mean to offend you if we did, but, we did get around to it like we promised.
We did our job right, and that's all I'll say. We did our job right. And Carlos identifies as American now and will run for president of the USA. Nothing very, very can do stop me unless you're willing to offend me. And Cinnamon one says, "LOL, later, guys. Later, Cinnamon Bunny. Catch you later, somewhere in the land of tube."
She's a good chatter.
Huh?
She's a good chatter.
Yeah. Wait, remember, vote early, vote often. Yeah. Damn it. Ugh. Oh, I got to Georgia. You are a BLT and you qualify for pull. Nice, Super Blubber Puss. Oh. Anyway, I would have like a whole like maybe 300-page journal if I what if scenario I would set myself up in making certain investments and definitely better myself because I don't know if I mean I can change my future right now, but I don't know if I want to because the world is really shitty out there. It's a lot of it's like the shit highway just keeps getting shittier. The road to Turkestan. I don't want to go there. It smells.
Well,
I don't like shit.
that's why we should nuke the Earth from space.
So super much. Yeah. This sounds like a Bird of Prey 5 mode.
It does.
Yeah. It's sort of San Francisco. Maybe it's San Francisco. I don't know. I think it's wherever Salter Trekker is. Then again, San Francisco would take care of Elihu. No, we like Elihu. Wow, 2 hours. Okay. I think that's I hate to call it, but I'm gonna call it because I have to go get up in Georgia. So thank you everybody. Thank you Super Blessed. Thank you Carlo. We'll be on same Jedi channel, same Jedi time tomorrow night for the next installment of the Insomniac Soup live stream. I hope you will join us. Thank you, Super Bliss. Thank you, Bruce. And everybody who's been in chat. Catch you later, folks.
Thank you, everybody.
And hail Kuroga.